It's perhaps I shouldn't have put another 200 in there, but if I didn't, there was nothing in it.
Hey guys, how you doing? It's a bit of a relaxing time I've had. I know there's not many videos gone up, even on my main channel. If you haven't followed me before, I've got this basal carcinoma, non-malignant thing on my leg. It's taken about 4 months now. I don't feel like cooking very much, and it's blooming hot. It's like most of the days between 30 and over 40, and this camera keeps on shutting off, so I got a bit fed up. And even on my main channel, they call it a bit of a burnout. I've got about 1,200 videos, and let me switch this on, and I was thinking, you know, is it time to give up? I don't know. I might carry on with the foodie ones, but we'll talk a bit more in a minute, because this has got to stand for 5 minutes. I came across this, never tried it before. Hey guys, good morning, how are you doing? Englishman foodie. I'm going to try these today. I know it's been a while, it's been a week or so before I've been having trouble with this camera. Let me stick it here. In this hot weather, I put the AC on, so if you can hear a little bit of a in the background, that's the reason. Full of flavour in just 5 minutes, mug shot. I never heard of it, and actually I went to this local supermarket down the road, and they've really expanded a lot, and I thought, hey, let me have a look around, see if there's anything interesting. And I came across this. There's a few flavours: Thai style and roast chicken pasta. It's a pasta, add water. I've got loads of things to tell to you guys about glasses and problems I had, and this skin thing I had. So maybe we talk about it in the 5 minutes break we've got. It's full of flavour in just 5 minutes. Mug shot, never heard of it. There's quite a few calorie bullshit there. 4 easy steps. That's Leah Festive. If you can hear the mortale, they call it fireworks. Those are the bomba. There was quite a few last night. Up there is Leah, this is Balzan, and there is Bricacara. I'm Englishman Immortal, by the way. If you didn't know, go and watch the video from below. This is my island in the sun. Same again, I haven't done anything for about a week or so, something like that. This is supposed to be 200 hot water, 200 millis, and it seems very small. That's 200, but maybe I'm using a big cup. I was expecting too much. Which one shall I do? On the left or the right? I feel like a bit of spice, so maybe it's a bit spicy. This is roasted chicken. There were other flavours, and the ghee. This is 291 calories, and that is 222, 219 calories, and that's 222. And she said there's more on the way, so you tell me in the comments. Have you come across this? Have you seen it? It's dry, obviously, inside. Oh, it's very dry inside. I'm going to keep an eye on this. Make sure you don't cut off. So dump it in here. I'll explain in a minute. I'm not doing a lot of cooking. First of all, it's blooming hot. It's most of the time over 40 in the day here. So I haven't been having salads, and I've been out a few times on Facebook. If you go and have a look on Facebook, there's a few comments there about places I've been to. I'm gonna put, it's not a lot, 200. I might end up putting more in here. Let's give it a stir up. It's not a lot in there. Shall I bung a bit more liquid in it? I'm feeling blooming hungry. Or won't it absorb it? It'll make it like a pasta soup. Where's my hot water? Normally Cuppa soup, I fill it up to the top this anyway. So I've put 400 in there. I know it says 200, but it's going to be a pasta soup. Is it the same as what you buy from the shop? I'll put below because I forgot how much it was. I'm really unorganised at the moment. I've got quite a few problems going on. 67 years of my life, guys. I'm going to speak on the other channel as well. And I've never ever had anything major. In fact, this is the first thing that's ever happened to me. I've had mumps and measles, I think, German measles. Oh, German measles I had. And I had the COVID a few times. But a few weeks ago, I had this operation. I had the biopsy and then I had the operation. But I think it's been about 4 or 5 months now. I noticed a little speck on my leg. And it started growing. And it started scabbing. And I've done this on the other channel, on the Englishman in Motor channel. So I thought I better go. I'm having some blood tests anyway. So I said to the doctor, "What's this?" And he said, "Oh, better go and get it checked out because it looks like it's growing a bit." So I went to a specialist. And he said, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to take a biopsy because it looks like some kind of skin disorder." He didn't say the big C word. And he said, "We're gonna put you down for a biopsy." Well, that went about a month, and then I went through the biopsy. They cut quite a chunk out and sent it away for the test. Then I came back and I saw somebody else, and she said, "Yeah, it's this basal skin cancer, non-malignant." So I said, "Well, what's going to happen?" So we've got to go and see the top guy to see, because you're going to have the skin graft and we're going to have to put you to sleep. I thought, God, I was getting really worried. So there's another month go by and I went to see the top specialist and he started pushing around. I thought, a lot of people told me, and thanks guys, a lot of people made the comments. I'm sure I've got a lot of people here that are from Englishman in Malta, so probably we're crossing over a little bit. I'm sorry about that if it is. But the specialist, so I waited for the specialist and he said, he started pushing and shoving. And I said, "So do you have to have a skin graft?" He said, "Who sold you that? Who sold you that?" Really, in Maltese we say a bit antipatica, but it was like very straight to the point, doctor. And he said, "No, you don't have to be local and we'll just cut it out." So another month went by and that was last week. And I had to go for the operation. Local, beautiful, lovely, lovely people. I can't say, in the burns unit, the surgeon, and there was another guy who was a bit higher, who was kept on popping in and out. He was really, really nice, and the girls were nice, and the assistant, nothing like the main guy. But I think nothing against him. He was very straight and to the point, and it was the top notch, and probably that. Anyway, they did an operation on me, local, and it's blooming hurting now. It hasn't hurt for a long time. I've got to keep it dry. Over 20 stitches, something like that. And I said, I looked down, I said, because I got this thing, guys, many years ago. I'm all right with your blood. I'm not so good with my blood. But I wasn't too bad. I saw it bleeding and I thought, well, you know, because my head was a bit back and I thought, oh, well, that's big. A big cut. And I said to him, I didn't know whether he heard me. I said, how many stitches? And he said, I'm sure he said 20 something. So it was about 3 or 4 inches or something like that. It looked bigger from the top. Hey, we should time this, shouldn't we? I know I'm blah, blah, blah. And I had a few people moan about me, saying, we tuned in for the review and we don't want to hear your life story, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Well, I don't know about this, guys. I put 200 in. If you put 200 in, it's a bit weedy at the bottom. I'm going to make it just soup, even though it says 200. If you put 200 in, it's right at the bottom. Anyway, the operation went okay. They put the stitches in, some weird things, but I'll do it on the other channel. Probably I'll do a bit of a biggish one. It was weird that I went in and they give me the shirt. I understand Maltese and I speak a little bit Maltese, but the guy that was giving the instructions, the orderly or whatever, he had a weird accent and I couldn't understand him. And he said, go in that room, a camera. And I said, what? It's never like walk like this, walk in. And he said, and I walked in and it was like a cloakroom. And I said, did I understand you right? Go in that room. He said, shirt, put the shirt. I said, take the blue Bermudas off and put the shirt on. I said, oh, and I got all my stuff here. I got my mobile and my cash and things. And I had to give it to somebody outside who was waiting for me. I said, oh, I have to give this because I'm not going to leave in this room. The door was People were coming and going all the time. Anyway, how are we going with this? I've been about 3 minutes and it's like, should I have done 200? Anyway, they did the cut and it was really nice people. I said, oh, you've got to cut a bit more. They said, we've got to cut extra of it. Hey Steve, you're talking about these things while we're eating. Well, I'm not over impressed with this. That's how it is. It's perhaps I shouldn't have put another 200 in there, but if I didn't, there was nothing in it. Would they have expanded more? I'm going to give it over 5 minutes anyway. See what happens. I'm not over impressed with mugshot. I think it was €1.70 or something like that, but I'll double check and I'll put it down. I thought the pasta might expand a bit more. Anyway, everything went all right. The operation went all right. Now it started to hurt a bit. At that time with the local, it didn't hurt. He put a bandage on. It's quite a biggish bandage. He said, don't get it wet, you can't go swimming, which I've been enjoying these last, I'm going to be 6 weeks. Probably by the time I get swimming again, the winter's going to be here. Have a bit of a taste. Obviously it's soup now. Steve, you made it into soup. Let's try the pasta. Well, the pasta's soft. I'm going to give it a bit more, but they didn't expand like I thought they might. Anyway, you had this sort of review on the mugshot and a bit of a chat about why I haven't put a video up in the last week or so, because I was trying to get to 2 a week to get up to monetization, because although I've got over 1,000 viewers now, it's something about the watch time is not enough, because you've got to get 4,000 watch time and I'm 380, which keeps going down, it's not going up. I don't know, guys. Anybody ever tried this? I put a bit too much water in, I think. It is expanding slowly, but not what I thought. Probably if I put the 200, so that's more than 5 minutes, because we were messing around for 2 minutes. Tell you the truth, is it mixed up? Because it tastes like chicken. It's authentic Thai style noodles. Oh, there is a little bit of a spice. There's none of those red bits that it says in it. Ginger. No, I don't rate it. I'd rather have a chicken packet soup. In fact, that's what it is, with a bit of noodles in the bottom. There is some nice ones, mushroom with croutons, that quinoa. I don't know, guys. And they're a bit cheaper than one something. It's a bit awkward. Should have just left 200 in. Steve, you're never doing what you're told. Well, it didn't expand. Let me take the 200 out. That's about it, I think. So it would end up like this. It's quick, easy. Farty little noodles though. No spice to it, if it's supposed to be spice. What will you do? In 5 minutes? Even with the AC on, it's blooming hot. Yesterday was boiling. Well, it's over 40 in the day. It says 35, but I don't believe it. Today is a bit cooler because it's very clouded. Anyway, how do you rate the mugshot? Well, I don't. I wouldn't buy it again. I would buy chicken soup or something like that, or a spicy soup. I think it's a bit of a con. I think it was 170 or something like that. The noodles don't expand that much. In fact, putting 400 in, it should make it expand more. It doesn't have a Thai seasoning taste. It's average. I'd give it about a 5 out of 10. Bit overpriced for what it is. It's a glorified copper soup with a bit extra noodles in it. That's all I would say. Ideal though if you're at work and you want to do something and you get a bit more, but you could do it yourself. Copper soup and bung some noodles in it. Or some rice, because I've done that in the past. That's my daily intake, isn't it? 222. Anyway, we've got another 6 weeks on my leg. Go and see if they can take the stitches out. Hopefully the tests, because they took some more tests. He said, you might have to come back in. You might have to have a skin graft. You might, and I've got some plans to go away in September, so I don't know if that's going to carry on. So let's keep our fingers crossed, guys. Take care, everybody. Englishman Foodie with the mugshot. 5 out of 10, a bit of a fail.